Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm going to let everybody get in here and then we're going to get started. We're going to go really quickly because I am waiting on the hubby. And one of the things I want to do is make sure I'm back around to pick him up because he's having eye issues. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. If this is the first time you've been on one of my live streams, my name is Braille. I am the creator of the Pedestal Life Society. And I want to talk about how I knew I was going to be a kept wife. Okay. Not just a stay-at-home mother and wife. I was going to be a kept wife because some of the things I saw during our courtship. So good morning, Louise KK. Good morning, Lady Mercury LLC. Good morning, Dancing Queen 83. Good morning, beautiful VOXO. Good morning. Good morning. So what did I see during that courtship? The first thing that I saw during that courtship is that the compliments are the same in private as well as public, which means he not only compliments me when we're alone. There's no difference in when we're in public. He's always been good about making sure everyone knows that he has a wonderful wife, a wonderful mother, a wonderful woman beside him. And that never changed, no matter private or public. He's always been the first one to give me my roses. He's always done that from the very beginning. He's always let me know how much he respects me, how much he cares for me. And he always talks about how much he cares about my opinions. He has always given me the same compliments in private as well as public. So that's the first thing that I noticed. Number two, when a man is courting you, the very first thing they want you to know, because this is the first thing that men go to, is that they want to show you that they can provide. And not just provide in essence of money, but provide quality of life. So he showed me that in the very beginning. It wasn't something I asked for, because I think that this whole idea that is all about money is only part of the conversation. He showed me that he could provide me a quality of life, that he can provide me value, that he can provide me a lifestyle, that he can provide me finances, that he can provide me what I was looking for. And that's why I knew, oh, this is going to be something that I can win. He immediately showed me that I could win with him. And that's the magic sauce that no one talks about. You have to be able to win with him for him to be able to make you a kept wife. You have to have that influence over him. He has to care about your opinion. He has to care about your comfort. He has to care about who you are as a woman. He has to care about what you want out of life. He has to care about you overall to even put you in position to be a kept wife. So these are the three things off back that I can say that I noticed during the courtship to let me know I'm going to be a kept wife. Not just a stay-at-home mom, not just a stay-at-home mother and wife. I was going to be a kept woman. And that he was going to do everything he could do to provide me with the lifestyle that I was looking for. And everything, the conversation that we would have was always in alignment. It was always about options. He gave me options. It was more along the line of whatever you want to do, I'm okay with. And not in a weak male type of way. I'm going to support you if you want to be a woman who works part-time, if you want to be a woman who starts a business, if you want to be a woman who just stays at home and just takes care of the children. He supported me and giving me options. And that's what he presented with me with. He never said, oh, I want you to be a woman. If I go to work, baby, me. Hey, I am the man. And the only thing you're going to be doing is at home cooking and cleaning, domestic skills, which is what I see being pushed on social media. Kept wives were never presented with the option that we had to present domestic skills. A lot of us, some of us probably couldn't even cook. Some of us even outsourced things when we were single. So that is not even on the table when you're dealing with a man who wants to make you a kept wife. He never presents it as though it's domestic skills. He always presents it as though, hey, you have these choices here and I'm willing to provide you with these things. I'm willing to be there for you. I'm willing to support you on this journey. And it was always kind of open-ended, like, hey, if you don't like something, we can communicate. I think the most important thing in a relationship is not just communication. I think too many people put too much stock in communication. It's more about consideration and comfort. And that's what he always gave me. It's always from the perspective of what he can do to make my life better. And in turn, I can mirror that back to him easily. So we are actually, like, my daughter always love to say we like two peas in a pod, because of the fact that he is always looking at me in the way he's trying to comfort me and give me consideration and be there for me. And I'm always reflecting that back to him. And this is how I knew I would win with him. Just knowing that you can win with him and that you have influence over him is the way to actually become a kept wife. He has to give a flying freak about you. He has to care about what you think. He has to care about your opinions. He has to care about you as a woman. He has to care about what you want out of life. He has to care. And if he doesn't care and he's not giving you any consideration and he's not trying to comfort you, you cannot be a kept wife. That is like the magic sauce that no one talks about, that you have to be with a man that you can win with. If you cannot win with him, you have no chance of being a kept wife, because we have to be very careful. Be very careful about just looking at investment from the perspective of finances. Realize that investment means more than just money. A person can invest in time. They can invest in value. They can invest in transactionally. Investment goes beyond investing in finances. So I know some people who are new to my page, y'all come to my page, you see a lot of stuff talking about investment, because this is also the main way that men try to show that they can take care of you. Like, if he's not trying to show he doesn't want to prove that he can take care of you, baby, you can't win with him, and you will never be a kept wife. So I said a lot. Hopefully we got it, because guess what? This is going to be a short live stream. Can't stay up here long. I don't have a lot of time. Hey, Nappy Susie. I love seeing the Pedestal wives in a circle in the building. Good morning. Good morning. I don't know if it's morning time for you, but it is still for me. And what I realized, that my husband was going to make me a kept wife, not just a stay-at-home mother and wife, not just for my domestic skills, not because that you do this and I do that. I realized he cared for me as a person, and he was willing to invest in me in all areas of life. He's willing to support me. He's willing to give consideration for me. And I love the fact that it's not just private that he's like this. This is also public. I had to take him to the doctor, and I had to drop everybody off along the way. Y'all know I don't even like to drive, okay? But I had to drive because he's getting his eyes worked on. He's probably going to have surgery on his eye. And him and my daughter just talking, and I'm just I usually listen to like affirmations in the morning, because I like to affirmations, spirituality. That's my thing in the morning, so I can kind of slowly wake up, because I ain't had no coffee before I got started. And I heard my husband giving all of the praise to me for all of his promotions, all of the things he's accomplished in the corporate world, all of the things that made him a better man. And he loves telling people these things. If a man ain't doing that for you, you cannot be any more than a stay-at-home mother and wife. If you want to be a kept wife, you want to reach those high levels of being a kept wife, he has to look at you as though you're a goddess. He has to think of you as though you're a goddess. He has to look at you as though there's no woman better than you. And when he does that, then he's willing to give all to you. But then, of course, him doing that, you need to be a beautiful reflection of all the things, so that you can mirror it back to him. And so he was over there just telling her all these things, and it didn't even shock me, because I'm so used to hearing it. I'm so used to hearing it. It doesn't shock me anymore. He is just like that in private. He's just like that in public. He doesn't have a problem with telling people that she's the reason why I'm here. She's the reason why I make this much money. She's the reason why. And we've been together since we were 19 and 21. And he loves telling other people. And everyone, sometimes when you get around the wrong people, they're like shocked that he just talks about me in this manner. And me, I'm used to it. I'm so used to it, I don't even pay attention to it anymore. In the beginning, I'll be like, oh, baby. Now I'm so used to him saying stuff like that, it doesn't even faze me. Because I know how he feels about me. I know how he sees me. I know he sees me as though I've done some miraculous things, and I've changed his life. And the only thing I did was be there. Only thing I did was show up. Only thing I did was support him. I did not put one penny into his net worth. I did not build him or make him the man that he is. All I did was show up. All I did was better myself. All I did was become the better woman. That's all I did. And he looks at, though, I changed his whole world. And he doesn't mind telling every and anybody that will listen how wonderful his wife is, how she changed his life. And see, y'all be trying to change a man's life by paying him or building into him or giving him money. And all I did was support. But this is the level of being a kept wife. You want to be a kept wife? Stop building men. Stop giving them money. Stop paying their way. Stop trying to treat them like children and look at them like they're men.